One of the movies coming up, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but in March, is John Wick Chapter 4. This is a franchise that, I mean, shocked everybody. Everybody forgets. It's a lot like the Robert Downey Jr. thing. Everybody forgets today that before Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.'s name was mud. I mean, nobody really cared. He wasn't somebody that studios wanted to work with. He had kind of sabotaged his own career twice leading up to that. But Jon Favreau was like, you know what? He's Tony Stark. Let me have him. Let me have him. And the studio finally relented, said, okay, he can be your Tony Stark. And now he's a big major star, and we all forget about that. That before that, we all forget that Keanu Reeves kind of had a similar path, but not because of any self-sabotage, like in the case of Robert Downey Jr., the problems he had to overcome. But like Keanu Reeves was a big star and then kind of became obscure. Nobody kind of cared. And then Matrix came out. And all of a sudden, Keanu Reeves is a big star again. But then again, he faded away to obscurity. Nobody really cared. He did a bunch of these smaller movies that nobody watched and whatever. And then came this new one called John Wick that only put out its first trailer 30 days before the movie came out. And not a lot of people paid attention to it. But it captured everybody's imaginations. Gun Fu became a real thing, and Keanu Reeves became a superstar again as a result of this movie. And then came 2, and 3 has been my favorite of the bunch so far. I loved part 3. I mean, I got some issues with it, but the good stuff about it was so great. It's amazing. Chapter 4 is now coming. And hold on to your hats, but apparently the runtime is now being reported, and it sounds like John Wick Chapter 4 is going to be close to 3 hours.
Ew.
That does not sit well with Ray. That does not sit well with Ray. But apparently John Wick Chapter 4 is going to come in at 2 hours and 49 minutes. Just 11 minutes shy of the 3 hour mark and 20 minutes longer than the next longest installment of the John Wick franchise. So, listen, I gotta say, my initial reaction to this is one of a little bit of apprehension because the way John Wick movies move and the way they unfold and stuff like that, I don't know that those lend themselves well to a near 3 hour movie. They feel more like great movies to like hit hard, hit fast, be effective, get the thrills, get the laughs, get the chills, and then get out and leave everybody wanting more, right? That kind of seems to have been their pattern. While I think the third John Wick film is my favorite of the bunch, I did kind of feel the length a little bit of it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I mean, one half of my brain is like, I love John Wick, so just give me more John Wick. But another part of me feels like this might be getting out of its optimal zone. You know, that 2 hours to 2 hours and 15 minutes seems to be the optimal zone for something like a John Wick. So I don't know, let's see what the filmmakers have in store. Maybe we'll watch this movie and we'll think you could not have taken a single minute of this out. Or maybe we'll watch and go, they could have probably shaved 20 minutes. I mean, I don't know. So I'm feeling a little bit mixed about it. Rob, what do you think about this 2 hour and 49 minute runtime report coming out?
Well, after the first 3 in universe, after the first 3 John Wick movies, how many people are left on the John Wick Earth to shoot in the head?
Not many.
I mean, they're camping for almost a 3 hour runtime. This leads me though to believe something about this movie. And again, I have not read the script. I don't know anything about this film other than I love the John Wick franchise.
Pushing it, Rob.
But I think that the long running time might lend itself to world building. Mm-hmm. One of the really interesting things I've loved about the John Wick franchise is the world of the Continental, the world of the assassins, you know, how there's this code of honor. And if you break the code like John Wick has, there's prices to be paid. And the idea that he can clear his name with one last, a single combat battle against another person we haven't met yet. I think that, I mean, these movies border on fantasy. I mean, when I say fantasy, yes, as many people as he can kill is fantastical. But what I mean is the world that he lives in is a heightened reality. And maybe they're leaning into that element of it. And I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to see this movie because the first John Wick movie I went to see in a theater, you know, didn't know much about it. I was like, it looks cool. I like Keanu Reeves. I had a blast in that theater. That first John Wick movie was one of those things that kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And when you went and I saw it the Saturday it opened, and I was sitting in a theater with a bunch of people, kind of like me, kind of indifferent. Maybe it's good. By the end of that movie, there was few modern film going experiences that were more entertaining than that first John Wick movie. And I've liked the other two movies quite a bit as well. So this is a franchise I'm really looking forward to. To me, the summer movie season kicks off with John Wick 4. I'm stoked, dude.
I'm very excited for it. A little nervous about the runtime, but hey, it's John Wick, so whatever. Let's see how it turns out. Guys, question is for you. How do you feel about this? We're talking about close to a 3-hour runtime. Is that, for a John Wick film, maybe a little bit too long? Will this undermine a little bit? Or is it just like, hey, it's all goodness, give me more goodness? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Manscaped. Breaking news, Manscaped now sells beard products. That's right, they are once again revolutionizing men's grooming with the brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Now you can finally use Manscaped products to make your drapes match your carpet by going to manscaped.com and using the code Campea for 20% off and free shipping. It all starts with the Beard Hedger. This thing is a juggernaut of fixing faces. First off, this cordless trimmer has a rotary wheel that gives you 20 hair cutting lengths, all with one guard. So no more messy drawers full of extra add-ons. You also get the beard shampoo and conditioner. Because guys, you gotta remember that all of your hair is different. Your beard hair is more coarse and easier to damage than the hair on your head. Next, the kit has Manscaped's beard oil. The oil relieves dryness both on the beard and the skin beneath. You then cap it off with the Beard Balm that shapes, styles, moisturizes, and tames for a sculpted look. The Pro Beard Kit also comes with 3 special gifts: a beard brush, comb, and scissors to ensure your beard is ready to impress. So get 20% off and free shipping with the code Campea at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code Campea. Manscaped Beard Hedger, 1 stroke, 1 guard, 20 lengths.